The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Cardano video. Right now 2.93% in green, looks nice, looks dandy. We're gonna talk about it, but yesterday we had a big red candle down here. Many percent was that yesterday, by the way? It was quite heavy, 11% down, but we have recuperated a little bit since yesterday, so we're gonna see what's actually up with it. We are technically still in an uptrend because we are above the 10 moving average and right now hitting the support. You can see here both this week and this week came all the way down to the moving average, so we're gonna see what's actually gonna happen with that. Before we start the video, I got to ask you to hit the like button, not because of me but because of you, because if you hit the like button, YouTube algorithm sees that and is gonna promote my video more. I get more subscribers, more viewers, and then I see, oh, look at that, my Cardano videos are performing well, and then I continue creating more Cardano videos. So if you want to see more Cardano videos, hit the like button. That said, let's get into the chart to see what's actually happening with Cardano right now. 3.10%, really nice. So everything is up today because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin got hit some kind of bottom right now, and it's right now having some kind of rally to the upside. I wouldn't call it a rally, it's a 3.42% up, but you know, any up is good up, right? So right now Cardano is having this big red candle, but it's getting support here. Now there is one thing that is actually it's not yet confirmed, but it will be confirmed if we close. This is a weekly chart, and if we close this red candle down here in red, we will create something called divergence between this price and this price are going higher, and on this we got this called RSI indicator down here. An RSI indicator, also known as a rubber band indicator, is going down. Usually this doesn't happen. Usually the price and indicator goes the same way, but when this happens we call divergence because they are diverging away from each other. And usually what happens is that the price corrects, right? The only way to stop this from correcting is to have this candle up here, this green candle, red candle, continue up and get another green candle after it. That doesn't have to be as well. We can have the next green candle after this one, and this will still correct. The only way this is going to be confirmed is if we have this red candle over here, and the next candle as well is red as well. So two red candles will confirm the divergence, but then it's already over, and then it might actually continue going down. But right now we are just in the start of this maybe divergence that might happen. So you should know that Cardano is hitting some kind of very high levels up here at 2.5. Whether this is the top or not, we're gonna see that, but right now you have to know that there is divergence, big divergence, and it's falling down from 94. This was over here, the top over here is a 94 top. It's a very high top. We corrected all the way down to 65, so this might actually be been some kind of bottom, but the next move that's happening right now, it's not getting anywhere close to these levels up here, so it has to go pretty high up to actually avoid this divergence from happening. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen there, you know, and it also depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin decides that this bull run is not over, we're going up, it's gonna be good days ahead. So we are looking for that. That said, this is not over yet, and I'm gonna show you what's happening right now. Right now we are still bullish on the daily chart, because we are following these moving averages. This is 10, 20, 50, 100, 200 moving average, so you want to be above all the moving averages. We are right now above all the moving averages, and we are getting support on the 10 moving average right over here. But there is some kind of happening on the 4-hourly chart. Now on the 4-hourly chart, we are not above all the moving averages. We actually fell through the 20 moving average, and right now we are in the no man's land, as I like to call it, because right now there's this 20 moving average, this red line that's going to go something like this, and there's this 50 line that's going something like this, and we have to break one of these lines, because these two lines are very important right now, and whichever we break, that's probably the way we are going to go. Because over here we got some kind of support there, we got some kind of support on 50 moving average, and right now even this week over here hit the 50 moving average. So if we start going down there, this 50 moving average will be acting as a support, and this 20 moving average will be acting as a resistance. So the thing that we want actually to happen right now, we want to break above the 20 moving average, but we don't know yet. Right now we are in a no man's land. We are going between these two moving averages, and whichever moving average breaks first on the downside or the upside, that's probably the direction we are going. So all hope is not lost. We can get up. That it's only 4-hourly chart and it's looking good. On 1 hourly we are actually looking very good. On 1 hourly chart we have actually managed to climb the 10 and the 20 moving average. That's the red and the white one line over here. You can see that, but you can see that this 50 moving average right now is coming for us. So to avoid moving further down and hitting this 200 moving average on the 1 hourly chart, we have to get above the 50 moving average. So 50 moving average and the 200 moving average on the 1 hourly chart are right now having some kind of fight. And if we break below over here, it might actually push us all the way down to the 200 moving average. Where are we gonna find support here and then break? It depends. But nothing is over until what happens? Until we actually break the 50 moving average to the upside. Maybe it's even this 100. No, it's 50 moving average. If 50 average pushes us down, we are gonna hit the 200 moving average. But if we break the 200 moving average, then probability to the downside is getting higher. On the other hand, if we can break the 50 moving average to the upside, probability to upside becomes higher. So there are just probabilities in technical analysis. There is no sure thing what's gonna happen. So that's why we are always looking if support is gonna hold, if resistance is gonna resist, and stuff like that, right? So this isn't the trading. There is no certainty in what's going to happen, but we already right now know that on the daily, sorry, on the 4 hourly, we have to break the 20 moving average, and we don't want to stay above the 50 moving average, because if we start breaking the 50 moving average, it can actually be bad. Over here, you've seen that we have broken before 50 moving average. So why am I saying that breaking the 50 moving average can be bad? Because if we break it, and we might break it, it doesn't have to mean much, because we can do just something like over here. We go down and then bounce back right back up again. That can happen. But if you see that we go down below the 50 moving average and then go up and get resistance by it, now that's a rejection of a resistance. Now, it's the same thing when you're going above something. When you go above moving averages and then you go down, you test those moving averages as support, and if they hold, you continue up. The same thing is happening on the downside. You break the resistance, you go back up to see if you can get back above the resistance. Here we could get back above the resistance, but if you get rejected from the resistance, because you are testing the resistance now, is there a resistance? There is. If you get rejected, that means, you know, further downside. Just like over here, you reject, you support it, you have more upside. You get rejected, you have more downside. So you don't want to have that. You don't want to have that. So, but anyways, what we are looking for is breaking of these two lines right now on the 4 hourly chart, the 20 moving average and the 50 moving average. Whichever side this goes, that's probably the side where this is going to end. Also important to notice is to watch the 1 hourly chart and where this is going to break. That said, I hope you hit the like button already. I hope now you can change from like to dislike if you don't dislike it, you know, because YouTube algorithm likes both the likes button and dislikes button. YouTube algorithm only cares about interaction. So that's nice. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. There's not much to say actually. Basically, there is some kind of trend line over here that we have to break, and if we don't break it, we might actually be pushed down. This is on the 1 hourly chart, where you can see over here. That's why I'm saying this 50 moving average is important. We are not actually talking about lines, we're just talking about moving averages today. But you know, moving averages are also acting as a very good support and resistance line, whether you are using the lines or the trend lines or the moving averages. It depends. Like, we could also start looking for the trend lines, something down here, something like this. Might be actually something in the books, right, give or take, but it doesn't hit this, maybe something like this, then breaking the trend line. But the support on the 50 is actually quite strong, so we'll see. Just watch the trend lines right now, see which way this goes. If it breaks the 20, good. If it breaks the 50, bad. But then also if it breaks the 20, we have to have a retest. If it breaks the 50, we have to have the retest. So, you know, right now you know what to do. You know, break, retest, break, retest, you know. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of Cardano videos. Check out the links down below if that's something for you. Patreon link, Telegram link, join the party. See you around, guys. Bye bye.